What's happening, guys? So since the Archer class is going to be coming out in about a week, I want to talk about kind of the rollout that NCSoft does with every new class they put out. So what they do every single year when they put out a new class is they make it ridiculously overpowered. And the reason why they do that is because they want everyone to check out the class, play the class, re-roll to the class. And it makes common sense. Obviously, if they put out a class and it's not very strong, most people aren't going to be excited about it and most people aren't going to play it. And there's countless examples like the Gunner class. On release in September 2017, that class was easily the top DPS class in the game. Their burst was ridiculous. There's still a classic clip of them in a Beluga Lagoon 6v6 battleground where they one-shotted like 5 different players with one ability from ranged because their burst was just so ridiculously high, and then their DPS was way above all the other classes in the game. This is why almost every single player has like at least a Gunner ult character, because everyone had a Gunner. It just is the most popular class in the game for a long period of time because just how good they were and how easy they were to play. The rotation was very, very easy. Really, you can use simple mode with the Gunner and still do a ton of DPS. I do believe you miss like one bullet storm, but still pretty damn strong if you have high ping. Really, I'm just saying this because I want to give an example that when the Archer class comes out, it's going to be very, very powerful. There's going to be a ton of people complaining about it on the forums and Reddit saying that it's overpowered, needs to be nerfed, and it will get nerfed, trust me. But it's going to take around 6 months to a year to get some type of nerf in Korea, and then eventually it'll be implemented into our region to kind of water down the class and balance it out with the other classes. There are some examples though, like the Warden, who has been so incredibly OP and strong that even with nerfs to the class, it still is probably the top 3 class in the game. So really my best advice is if you plan to really play the Archer class, make sure you enjoy it, because trying to re-roll to a new character is very damn expensive in this game. Once you invest into one character, you're basically locked in, unless you're like an endgame whale. I have one friend who spends a ton of money, and he probably knows who I'm talking about. He spends a ton of money on the game, and every single time there's a new class that comes out or a new third spec, he just re-rolls to that class because he spends so much money, he can easily do that. But for the majority of the player base, re-rolling to a new class every year is not really ideal. So make sure you really enjoy the Archer class, because eventually, trust me, it will get nerfed, even if it seems ridiculously OP right now. And I noticed a lot of people saying with the Archer class coming out that the Gunner class is going to die, considering the Archer class is going to have way higher DPS and it's going to have Alpha Call just like the Gunner does. So it's almost like a replacement class to the Gunner. My main thing is what I always say when they do this is, like, for example, with the Warlock class, and then when the Warden came out, everyone switched to the Warden. What happens is the people who really love the class, they stick with it because they enjoy it and love the class. And then the people who were just playing it because it was good, they switch over to the new best thing. So for example, like the Warlock, everyone was playing the Warlock because it had Soul Burn, and that was the only class that had it, the best buff in the game. It was amazing. But once the Warden came out and there was competition, everyone switched over to the better class with the Warden, who can tank, stronger DPS, and then it has a Soul Flare ability like Soul Burn. But the people who really loved the Warlock class still play the Warlock today. I still have multiple friends who play Warlock, even though on paper the Warden is a better class right now. Of course, a lot of people playing the Gunner right now are going to re-roll to the Archer class, but there still will be a core base of people who really just love the playstyle of the Gunner class and are going to stick with it even with the Archer class coming out. So I definitely don't think the Gunner class will be completely dead. It's just going to be very less popular than it is right now, and you won't see as many. You're just going to see a bunch of freaking Archers in every F8 group for the next couple months for sure. Anyways, that's just really my thoughts on all this. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that NCSoft deliberately releases overpowered classes so everyone plays them and spends money on gearing them? I definitely believe this is the case 100%. I really don't think they're this stupid to just be like every year putting out OP, super damage, high classes every single year. I don't think they're that dumb. I think they really know that this is a great way to make a ton of money every single year by doing this and then slowly nerfing it over time. Anyways, let me know if you guys liked the video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be out with a new video very soon. Make sure you stay tuned, and I'm out.